You've stepped into homecoming hysteria. The stakes as high as the spirit here in Mission Viejo, as the only one unbeaten remains. Matt versus time. It's a showdown from the hometown as College Game Day gets you ready for this impressive matchup. I am your host, Chris Fowler, joined tonight by Desmond, The Pose, Howard, Kirk, Herbie, Herb Street, and the coach, Lee Corzo. The fans are back. Thank you. Well, we have an amazing matchup tonight. As I said, it's Matt versus time, and we are so glad to be here. It's been an amazing season.
It has been an amazing season, hasn't it?
How amazing has it been, Lee?
It's been so amazing that we had ourselves a Hurricane George. Hurricane George threw the Badgers out of the national championship contention, which made them face the Miami Hurricanes later on in the season, but we'll get back to that.
Please continue, Chris. Coach, do you have a take on how amazing this matchup is?
Well, you know, 50% of men... 50% of men in their 40s hit an early midlife crisis. Coach, bail me out here.
I got you. Hey guys, I got a question. Did you know what is the official mammal of the state of Wisconsin? Anybody have any ideas?
Badgers.
It's the Badgers, that's right, it's the Badgers. That's why we're here tonight, it's because of the Badgers. That's right, and money right over there.
Well, we've got a lot Our producer just said we have some technical difficulties tonight, but we have an amazing guest tonight who's going to help us do some predictions. Amazing. He is amazing, and he has withstood the test of time, Coach.
I like where that's
Yeah. Do you know who this coach is?
I believe I do.
All right. We'd like to invite up the once coach Barry Alvarez, is now the AD of Wisconsin University. Yeah. Come on up.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing for it.
Well, Coach, welcome. So, listen, I'd like to kind of take us back to the 1999 Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
What have you been doing since then?
What do you mean, what have I been doing? Been doing a little coaching, a little athletic. It's been a pretty good deal out there right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Pretty good deal.
That's good. Do you miss coaching?
How much do you think I can bench press?
Hey, you know what I can tell you right now, Coach? And this is something that we share in common. Is that our offensive line can bench press over 300 pounds each. You know how much? 1,530 pounds, folks. Wow. 1,530 pounds. That's what this coach, this great coach of all time, has put together.
It's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal.
Hey, Coach. Did you hear about the Wisconsin Badger fan who won a gold medal at the Olympics?
I missed that one.
He liked it so much he decided to get it bronzed.
Hey! That's a good one.
Sorry about that, Coach. Coach,
Yeah.
your players love you.
We love the kids.
Okay. What would you say is the secret to leadership?
The secret to leadership is getting better every week. We don't look at, if you take care of business, the W's will take care of themselves. That's wins to the layperson.
Okay.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, most don't say it's that basic, but
Well, you got to get the ball in the end zone. You understand that?
And how do you get the ball in the end
You
zone?
got to
there,
get it
Coach?
down the field.
Is it by any chance of that 1,500 pounds of offensive line that you have?
That helps. That
And that
helps.
245-pound tailback that you have?
We try to be physical. We
what I'm
take
talking
a lot of pride in our physicality.
That's what the coach. That's the coach right here, speaking to coach. For those of you guys that don't know, that's called coaches speak. All right? That's when he comes up here and he just gives it to you raw. He tells you what it is.
That's free. That's free.
Coach, would you tell us a little bit about yourself when you were a player?
Well, I played a little ball at a place called Nebraska. We won the Orange Bowl, in 1967. Thought I was going to be a cop. Next thing you know, I'm coaching high school, and here we are at the Rose Bowl. It's kind of a big trip.
That's great.
Thank you.
That's great, Coach. Well, listen, we are happy to have Barry Alvarez here, who was the coach back in 1999 when Wisconsin
What do
University
you mean
beat-
was? He is still
He
the
is.
coach.
Well,
Once the coach, always the
listen,
coach.
Lee Corso.
Hey, what are we talking about?
We're
here?
talking about 1999.
Not so fast,
Oh
my
my
friend.
goodness. We're talking about 1999 Rose Bowl, the matchup UCLA Wisconsin University. And so we just want to go back to that point. That was an amazing experience. You had the UCLA Bruins who
Who
were
was
out there.
quarterbacked by who, I might add?
Tommy Maddox.
Tommy Maddox. I would say his name was Cade McNown. And he was a lefty. Yes, he was. And they had one of the most prolific offenses in the nation, actually. Coach, how did you defend that offense?
We used a little thing called the handball court. What we tried to do is it's like 4 walls, and you keep wedging them in. You keep zoning them. Zone here. He can't get out.
I love it, Coach.
Thank you.
From a true gentleman.
Coach, is that a cigar?
Yeah, it's a victory cigar.
Woo! You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here, folks.
Well, Coach, listen, you obviously know that anyone who sits in that chair gets to predict the outcome of this matchup. So we're going to ask you a couple of predictions. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Okay. And again, I'm Chris Fowler with ESPN. And by the way, I stepped away from this desk and this chair in 2007, but I came back because I needed to come here personally and referee Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit over there. Because sometimes Coach Lee Corso gets a little bit out of hand.
I do at times, But you know what I come with is straight facts. I come with you with straight facts.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Chris, you said you had questions.
I did. So our first question, Coach. First question, which really they are predictions. How many times do you think Matt Googles 1999 Rose Bowl kicker? Des, do you want to take this?
Yeah, I'll start us off. Now, are we saying per day? Week?
Whatever time frame you're thinking is relevant here.
Knowing what I know about Matt, he's probably, 28. That's his number. So I'm thinking 28 times a day. Lunch, he probably hits at about 12.
On average, 57% of Americans Google themselves on a daily basis.
Little known fact.
And that percentage gets progressively higher depending on the feats accomplished by said person. Kicking in the Rose Bowl is quite an accomplishment. So I'd say the chances are pretty high. 80-90%. He's Googling himself.
That's a great stat there.
I really don't know how you do this. My wife and I got to visit with Matt some years ago, swing by the house, and he has a 72-inch screen above his fireplace. You know how people run fires? Well, he just has a rerun of the kick in the Rose Bowl. It keeps going over and over and over again, and there's music and stuff. And he has a couple trophies next to it, and it's nice deal, pretty nice
Yeah,
setup.
I heard that Matt Money Davenport was actually first team all Big Ten.
He was a couple times.
That's great.
Little rat did well for us.